What is going on, everybody? Steve with the video for you today. So today is going to be a Hall of Fame binder video, and let's get into this binder here. These are going to be a lot of stars from probably the early 2000s and the 90s, but there might be a few hidden in there. I haven't looked through this one in a while. So here's Mike Piazza, Hall of Fame catcher for really famous for the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Like the Fleer medal there. And I love these top stadium club in the 94s, the interleague moments. Mike Piazza, just a very solid pitcher, or catcher, and to me, may go down as one of the greatest of all time. Love that Big Show one. And as usual, whenever I show a binder, if there's anything that you guys want to see more one-on-one, I'm more than happy to pull it out of the binder and get into a PC video. So still on Mike Piazza here. There's some Topps Finest right down there. One of my favorite catchers growing up as a kid. Here is another Fleer medal. Love those Upper Deck 3 cards there. I think that might be the original Topps Rookie Cup card of his. Nope, that's a different one there. I think it's like the Gold Cup. Kind of like inserts that they had a couple years back. That's a nice one there, that like bazooka looking one. This might be the original Topps Rookie Gold Cup. There's the American flag, the 94 Fleer All-Star card. And that Gold Rush one down there, I really like that one a lot. Pick up a lot of just base Mike Piazza cards at a pretty good price at my LCS. There's a Fleer medal down there. I think Omaha's got four. They got 4 card shops, and I really like 2 of them a lot. One of them I absolutely love, and that's where he sells a lot of these singles like this. I mean, he gives me these cards for just an unbelievably cheap price. It's crazy. So there's Mike Piazza. Here we're on to Ken Griffey Jr. And Ken Griffey Jr. just got a lot of amazing pictures and cards and all that. There's the Fleer medal. Love that collector's choice up there. The American flag Griffey, the ovation. I mean, to me, when you think about baseball cards like Ken Griffey Jr., his cards are dang near flawless. To me, there's one with the little kid there in spring training. There's the 93 Studio. Like that record numbers with the fireworks going off back there. Griffey's just, when I go back to, my youth, you always think of like Griffey always had like the perfect pictures in his cards and all that. Still on Griffey here. Like that's, it's like a smooth leather type card down there. Starting to get a little more into like the reds. There's like a few Reds cards in here. As I put them in here, there's no particular ear. It's just kind of as I pick up the card, or sometimes it just kind of get randomly thrown in there. There's a Diamond Kings Griffey. Always loved the Diamond Kings. There's the 90, the second year Upper Deck. Always liked those 91 All-Stars too. I don't know why, but those have really grown on me. Like that MVP one right there. That Stadium Club is really cool with the bats. The Stars one down there, that's really neat. So yeah, here's just a lot of cool looking Ken Griffey Jr. cards. That TV one up there, that's one of my favorites. There's the Titanic Taters. I think I've got a couple of the Titanic Taters. I might eventually pull that one out, and not that one, but the one I have in the cases, and just show it. There's the Raider rookie, the Gold Cup. So yeah, now we're on to Frank Thomas. A big power hitter back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Hall of Fame player, just Really exciting to watch the Big Hurt back in his prime. The Big Show one right there. I do not have as much Frank Thomas as I do like Griffey or Piazza, but I do have some. There's his Bowman rookie card. We're starting to move into a little bit with him with the A's. There's his Finest down there. Love those Finest, those early years. The picture perfect. Randy Johnson. So with those, I might talk about those eventually here. I know I've got some in the top loaders, but Randy Johnson actually took photos of some of these players. I know I've got a Will Clark and a top loader. I might actually have two of that Frank Thomas, so I might pull those out eventually, like that All-Stars up there. Some more Frank Thomas. Actually, I have probably more Frank Thomas than what I remember. There's another Flair Metal, that Diamond Heroes up there. Those are kind of really cool. They're like a comic book looking card. So now we're on to Mike Mussina. I know I hear a lot of mixed reactions on whether he should be in the Hall of Fame or not. I think he should be. I mean, he almost had 300 career wins. His ERA is a little high, but there's the Untouchables one right there. Like that Interleague Moments one. There's another American flag card of his. Some nice looking Mike Mussina cards, and in my opinion. There's a 93 studio of his. That Strike Force is really cool. I don't know, I always like that one too with it's like ice blocks in the background or something. It's kind of cool looking Mike Mussina cards. That one with that old school jacket there. Here we got some with him in the Yankees uniforms. There's the retail, that's the Hobby Predictor. I don't know, I like those too. They're really shiny looking and all that. I don't know what those are, but they're really neat looking cards. There's those gold, I'm not sure what those are called either, but they're just really cool looking. There's kind of like that gold tint to them. So on Mussina, there's his Finest down there. There's a turkey red one. I kind of like that turkey red with the red border. Those are the original turkey reds too. Well, not the original, but like the 2005, 2006s. Now we are on to Roy Halladay. He was just recently inducted in the Hall of Fame 2 years ago and passed away in a plane crash. I think right after he was involved in the plane crash and passed away. But here's some Roy Halladay's big Philadelphia Phillies fan favorite and Toronto Blue Jays. So here's Roy Halladay. That's a pretty cool looking one there. That's a good action shot of his. Here we got Lee Smith, Hall of Fame relief pitcher. I think we're already at the 8-minute mark, guys. I just want to jot through a lot of this now. If you see anything that you guys want me to pull out more, I'll be happy to pull it out. Here's Randy Johnson, big unit. It was like some Randy Johnson cards. One of the most dominant left-handed pitchers to ever play the game. I'd say it's between him and, for me personally, Sandy Koufax. That's who I would always think of whenever I think of left-handed pitchers. And then we got Pedro Martinez here. I don't think there's too much left after Pedro. There might be one more player. But really, just a very solid Hall of Fame career that Pedro Martinez had. I think we're going to end it, with Pedro. So I appreciate you guys watching. It's already almost 9 minutes. So take care and thanks again.